Seniors, stop eating these 6 vegetables. If you are over 60, eat these instead. Some vegetables are praised as healthy, but after 60, they might be doing more harm than good. If your legs have felt heavier lately, if standing up feels like lifting bricks, or if your knees ache even after just a short walk, you might be blaming age. But the real reason could be what's on your plate. What you eat plays a far bigger role than most people realize, especially when it comes to inflammation, muscle strength, and blood flow to your legs. And here's the surprising part. Some of the most common vegetables, ones you probably eat every week, may be silently slowing you down, while others could be helping you feel lighter, stronger, and more stable with every step. In this video, we'll uncover 6 vegetables that support leg strength and healthy aging, and 6 that may quietly work against you if you're over 60. We're not here to scare you, but to give you the facts, backed by research from Harvard, Tufts, and global health studies. So if you want to protect your knees, improve circulation, and walk with confidence, even into your 70s and beyond, stay with us. You might discover that one small change to your meals could help you feel years younger. Let's get into it. Kale. The bone and muscle. Defender kale might look like just another leafy green, but for people over 60, it's a nutritional powerhouse and a game changer for your legs. One small serving, just a single cup of raw kale, delivers over 500% of your daily vitamin K needs. That's not just good for your bones, it's essential. Vitamin K plays a direct role in bone density, helping minerals like calcium lock into place. It lowers your risk of hip fractures and keeps the joints around your knees and ankles more stable as you age. But that's just the start. Kale is also rich in vitamin C and manganese, which help your body produce collagen, the connective tissue that cushions your joints and supports flexible movement. In simple terms, kale helps your knees bend, your ankles rotate, and your legs stay strong. It also contains flavonoids like camphorol and quercetin, compounds shown to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation. That means less swelling after walks, fewer aches after standing, and better recovery when you move. A study from McMaster University in Canada found that seniors who added kale to their meals just 3 times a week showed measurable improvements in basic movements, like standing from a chair or walking upstairs, in as little as 8 weeks. If your legs feel stiff or your joints crack when you get up, kale may be the quiet fix you've overlooked. For best results, try it raw in a salad, lightly sautéed, or blended into a smoothie. And if the taste feels too bitter, a few drops of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar can soften the flavor and boost digestion. Kale doesn't just protect your bones, it helps your entire lower body move with more ease and stability. And the next vegetable? It might just change how you think about circulation entirely. Beetroot, your circulation booster. If your legs often feel cold, numb, or heavy, beetroot might be the missing piece. This deep red root vegetable is rich in natural nitrates. Once inside your body, those nitrates convert into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels. Why does that matter? Because better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients delivered straight to your legs, feet, and muscles, right where most seniors start to struggle. It's like giving your legs a breath of fresh air from the inside out. You might notice your feet feeling warmer, your nighttime leg cramps easing up, and each step starting to feel lighter and more energized. But beetroot doesn't stop at blood flow. It's also loaded with iron, folate, and betaine, nutrients that fight fatigue, protect muscle cells, and reduce the kind of inflammation that slows recovery. In a study by the Harvard Institute of Nutrition, seniors who ate beetroot 2 to 3 times a week showed significant gains in muscle endurance and post-exercise recovery, without needing any supplements. Beetroot is also one of the few vegetables that support liver function, an underrated benefit since the liver filters toxins and helps deliver nutrients to your muscles efficiently. So whether you feel drained after simple tasks or find your legs slow to respond, beetroot may help rebuild that lost stamina. The easiest way to try it? Boil, slice, and add to salads with a dash of lemon, or blend it into a smoothie with carrots and apple for a natural energy boost. Beetroot won't just color your plate, it could brighten your mobility. And coming up next, a vegetable that supports your bones, joints, and vision, all in one. Pumpkin, nature's joint supplement. Pumpkin isn't just a seasonal treat. For seniors, it's a joint-protecting powerhouse. Its bright orange color comes from beta-carotene, a natural compound your body converts into vitamin A. And vitamin A plays a key role in 3 areas that tend to decline after 60: vision, immune response, and joint inflammation. That means pumpkin helps you see more clearly, move more easily, and heal more quickly, especially where it matters most: your knees, ankles, and hips. It also contains vitamin C and vitamin E, 2 antioxidants that neutralize the damage caused by free radicals, the same ones that speed up cartilage breakdown and bone aging. And here's where it gets even more interesting. The fiber in pumpkin supports digestion and reduces constipation, which many seniors quietly struggle with. This matters more than you think, because a backed-up gut puts pressure on abdominal veins, reducing circulation in your lower body. In other words, better digestion means better blood flow to your legs. One study from Tufts University found that seniors who ate beta-carotene-rich foods like pumpkin several times a week had up to 30% lower risk of hip fractures and significantly fewer signs of joint inflammation. Pumpkin is also incredibly versatile. You can steam and mash it into soups, roast it with a sprinkle of cinnamon, or simmer it into a light broth with ginger, combining warmth, comfort, and healing in one bowl. Just 1 cup of cooked pumpkin provides more than 200% of your daily vitamin A and about 5 grams of fiber, enough to nourish your gut and your joints. For seniors looking to stay mobile and independent, pumpkin is more than a vegetable. It's quiet protection from the inside out. But if your nerves need a boost and your legs feel uncoordinated, the next vegetable might surprise you. Asparagus, the signal strengthener. You've probably seen asparagus served as a side dish, but if you're over 60, it could be one of the most important vegetables on your plate. Why? Because asparagus supports something that many aging bodies struggle with: neuromuscular control, your body's ability to send signals from your brain to your legs. That's crucial for balance, coordination, and preventing falls. Asparagus is rich in choline, a nutrient your nervous system uses to keep muscle responses sharp and accurate. When choline levels drop, your movements may feel delayed, shaky, or disconnected, even if your muscles are still strong. It's also loaded with folate, vitamin E, and powerful antioxidants that protect nerves and muscles from inflammation and slow degeneration. One study from the University of Navarre in Spain found that seniors who ate asparagus 3 times a week had up to 28% lower CRP levels, a key marker of inflammation tied to knee pain, ankle swelling, and stiffness. But there's another benefit asparagus offers that's often overlooked. It's a natural diuretic, helping reduce excess water in the legs, ankles, and knees, places that tend to feel swollen and heavy in older adults. By relieving fluid buildup, asparagus helps you feel lighter, less bloated, and more mobile. The best part? It's easy to prepare. Steam it lightly and drizzle with olive oil and garlic for flavor and joint support, or roast it in the oven to preserve its crispness and nutrients. One 100-gram serving provides around 60 micrograms of folate and nearly 20% of your daily vitamin K, all while being gentle on digestion. If you've felt unstable on your feet or experienced strange muscle fatigue, asparagus might help reconnect the wires. Next up, a vegetable that's easy to overlook, but supports more than just your blood vessels. Carrots, gentle on the gut, powerful for the legs. Carrots might seem simple, but they offer a quiet strength that's perfect for aging bodies, especially your legs. They're loaded with beta-carotene, the same antioxidant that gives them their orange color and converts into vitamin A in the body. This vitamin doesn't just help with vision, it also supports muscle recovery, reduces joint inflammation, and boosts circulation. That's crucial if your legs often feel sore, tight, or slow to recover after walking. But carrots also shine in another area: digestive health. Unlike some vegetables that irritate the stomach, carrots are easy on the gut, making them ideal for seniors who deal with bloating, reflux, or constipation. A well-functioning gut allows better absorption of minerals like magnesium and potassium, both essential for muscle function and nerve signals. Carrots are also rich in polyphenols, compounds that improve blood vessel elasticity, allowing smoother circulation, especially in the lower body. In a study published in the British Journal of Nutrition, older adults who included carrots in their diet at least 4 times a week had better peripheral blood flow and reported less leg fatigue than those who didn't. They're versatile too. You can steam them, roast them, blend them into soups, or eat them raw with a healthy dip. Even juicing them with beetroot makes for a circulation-boosting combo. Just one medium carrot provides over 200% of your daily vitamin A, plus fiber to support gut regularity. Carrots don't shout for attention, but they quietly strengthen the systems your legs depend on. And next, a leafy green you may already have in your kitchen, but it works in powerful ways you probably haven't considered. Spinach, the muscle preserver. If your legs feel weaker than they used to, not just tired, but truly losing strength, spinach might be exactly what your muscles are missing. This deep green vegetable is packed with magnesium, iron, and plant-based nitrates, 3 nutrients that directly support muscle contraction, endurance, and oxygen delivery. Magnesium helps your muscles relax and recover after effort. Iron fuels red blood cells to carry oxygen to your legs. And the nitrates improve blood flow, similar to what beetroot does, but with even less sugar. Combined, these nutrients help preserve muscle mass, prevent leg cramps, and reduce that sluggish, drained feeling that can hit after light activity. Spinach also contains alpha-lipoic acid, an antioxidant shown to protect nerve function, critical for coordination and lower body stability. In one study published in Nutrients, older adults who regularly consumed spinach experienced improved walking speed and leg power compared to those who didn't. And unlike heavier greens, spinach is soft on digestion and can be eaten cooked or raw depending on your needs. Toss it into a salad, add it to scrambled eggs, or blend it into a smoothie. Lightly steaming it for 1 to 2 minutes helps retain nutrients while making it even easier to digest. 1 cup of cooked spinach offers nearly 20% of your daily magnesium and over 5 grams of protein, an excellent plant-based support for aging muscles. If you want your legs to keep moving strong, spinach is one of the smartest choices you can make. But now that we've covered the best vegetables, it's time to explore the other side, the vegetables that might be secretly working against your health. Let's start with one that looks harmless, but often triggers leg numbness and bloating without warning. Shortly, before we jump into the vegetables you may want to avoid, quick question for you. Which of these 6 have you been eating regularly? Drop a comment below and let us know. And if you're finding this helpful so far, don't forget to hit the like button. It helps more people discover videos like this. Alright, let's move on to the vegetables that could be silently working against your legs. Green bell pepper, digestive disruptor. Green bell peppers might add crunch to a stir-fry or color to a salad. But for many people over 60, they bring more discomfort than benefit. That's because green bell peppers are part of the nightshade family, which includes vegetables containing lectins and solanine, natural compounds that can trigger inflammation and disrupt digestion, especially in aging bodies. Lectins can irritate the intestinal lining, making it harder to absorb nutrients, and solanine, while protective for plants, may increase joint stiffness, numbness in the legs, and even worsen nerve signals in sensitive individuals. For younger people, these compounds are usually processed and cleared easily. But after 60, when gut health weakens and circulation slows, they can cause a chain reaction of bloating, fatigue, and reduced blood flow to the limbs. A study from the University of Navarre found that seniors who ate green bell peppers more than 3 times a week experienced higher rates of abdominal pain, leg cramps, and tingling in the feet compared to those who avoided them. There's also the issue of acidity. Green bell peppers are more acidic than their red or yellow counterparts, which can irritate the stomach lining and cause reflux or indigestion, especially when fried or eaten raw. The good news? You don't have to give up peppers entirely. Red and yellow bell peppers are naturally sweeter, lower in solanine, and much higher in vitamin C and beta-carotene, making them safer and more beneficial options for seniors. So if your legs feel heavy or your digestion seems off after meals, the green bell pepper might not be as innocent as it looks. And it's not the only nightshade with hidden side effects. The next one is even more common, and often eaten raw. Raw tomato. Acidic and inflammatory tomatoes are everywhere, in salads, sandwiches, and as quick, refreshing snacks. But if you're over 60, raw tomatoes may not be doing your body any favors. Like bell peppers, tomatoes belong to the nightshade family, which means they also contain solanine, a compound that can quietly inflame joints, especially in people with arthritis or nerve sensitivity. But that's just part of the issue. Raw tomatoes are also high in natural acids. And as we age, stomach acid production actually declines. This means your digestive system becomes more sensitive, and introducing acidic foods like raw tomato can trigger heartburn, reflux, bloating, and general discomfort after meals. In a study conducted by Tufts University, older adults who regularly consumed raw tomatoes had a 35% higher risk of stomach lining irritation compared to those who ate cooked versions. And there's one more hidden concern: lectins. Tomatoes contain high levels of these plant proteins, which can interfere with nutrient absorption and damage the gut lining, leading to fatigue, mental fog, and even increased inflammation in joints and small muscles, like the ankles and toes. The result? What feels like just aging, stiffness, soreness, poor digestion, may actually be a reaction to raw tomatoes. The fix is simple: cook them. Cooking not only reduces solanine and acidity, it releases lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that protects your heart, supports your immune system, and fights inflammation the right way. Tomato soup, pasta sauces, or stewed tomato dishes are much gentler on the gut and still offer the benefits, without the drawbacks. If you've noticed discomfort after salads or cold tomato dishes, it's worth experimenting with cooked forms instead. And the next vegetable? It might surprise you. It's known for being light, but maybe quietly dragging your energy down. White radish, the energy drainer. White radish, often served in soups or pickled sides, seems light, clean, and easy on digestion. But for many people over 60, it may be doing the opposite of what it promises. In traditional Eastern medicine, white radish is considered a cooling vegetable. That might sound good, but cooling foods can actually lower your core body temperature, which isn't ideal for older adults who already struggle with cold limbs, slow circulation, or weakened digestion. If you often feel tired in the morning, get cold easily, or have heavy legs after a light meal, white radish might be part of the reason. It also contains natural oxalates, compounds that can accumulate in the kidneys over time and lead to stone formation, a serious risk for seniors who are less hydrated or have slowed kidney function. And there's more. White radish produces sulfur compounds during digestion, which ferment in the gut and can lead to gas buildup. That bloating can put pressure on the lower abdomen and hips, subtly reducing mobility and increasing stiffness in the legs. Many older adults assume they're just slowing down, when in reality, it may be the radish soup from dinner quietly affecting their balance and energy the next day. Now, that doesn't mean you have to give it up completely. When cooked thoroughly with warming ingredients like ginger or scallion, white radish becomes gentler. But raw or undercooked, it can drain your energy instead of supporting it. If you wake up feeling sore, cold, or unusually tired, especially after meals with white radish, your body might be telling you it's had enough. And if that sounds familiar, the next vegetable might raise an eyebrow too. It's soft, flavorful, and popular, but it may be silently irritating your joints. Eggplant, the velvet culprit. It's soft, savory, and shows up in everything from stews to grilled dishes. But eggplant might be more of a problem than a pleasure for aging bodies. Like tomatoes and bell peppers, eggplant is a nightshade, meaning it contains solanine, the same compound linked to joint inflammation, nerve disruption, and muscle fatigue in sensitive individuals. In younger adults, small amounts of solanine are usually harmless. But after 60, when your immune and detox systems naturally slow down, these compounds can build up and create low-grade inflammation that lingers in the background. If your knees feel stiff, your calves ache after walking, or your ankles feel tight, it may not just be aging, it could be the eggplant on your plate. A study from La Paz University Hospital in Spain found that up to 38% of arthritis patients experienced worsened joint pain and swelling within days of eating eggplant or other nightshades. And the problem doesn't stop at inflammation. Solanine may also interfere with nerve signaling, making your legs feel weaker or slower to respond. That delay in movement can increase your risk of falls, even if your muscles are technically still strong. Of course, eggplant isn't bad for everyone. But if you've noticed negative changes in how your legs feel, soreness, imbalance, or heaviness, it's worth trying a short break. Remove eggplant from your diet for 2 to 3 weeks and replace it with more supportive vegetables like pumpkin, zucchini, or steamed greens. Many people report feeling lighter and more flexible in just a few days. If you choose to keep it in your meals, always cook it thoroughly. Roasting or steaming can help reduce solanine levels. Avoid frying, which adds inflammation-triggering oils into the mix. Eggplant may look soft and harmless, but for aging joints, it can be a silent aggravator. And the next vegetable? It's another familiar favorite, but its hidden acidity could be irritating your body from the inside out. Broccoli. Hard on the gut, tough on the legs. It's often seen as one of the healthiest vegetables out there, and for many people, it is. But if you're over 60 and dealing with bloating, heaviness, or gut discomfort after meals, broccoli might be part of the problem. That's because broccoli belongs to the cruciferous vegetable family, along with cabbage, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. These vegetables are rich in sulfur compounds that ferment in the colon during digestion. And for seniors with slower gut motility, that can lead to gas, pressure, and bloating. You might feel fine while eating it, but an hour later, your abdomen feels tight, your legs feel heavier, and walking suddenly feels more tiring. Even worse, when trapped gas builds up in the abdomen, it can subtly compress the blood vessels leading to your legs, which reduces oxygen flow and creates that dull, sluggish feeling in your lower body. That means even a healthy meal of steamed broccoli could be quietly working against your energy, balance, and mobility. In a study from the Journal of Gastrointestinal Aging, older adults who consumed high-sulfur vegetables like broccoli without proper preparation reported more frequent bloating, abdominal pain, and lower body heaviness than those who limited them or ate them with digestive aids like ginger or apple cider vinegar. That doesn't mean broccoli is off the table forever, but it does need to be prepared carefully. Always cook broccoli thoroughly to break down the sulfur compounds. Pair it with warming spices like turmeric or black pepper. And avoid eating it raw if your digestion is already sensitive. If your legs feel unusually heavy after a healthy meal, don't be too quick to blame age. It might be the way your body is reacting to broccoli. And next, a vegetable that seems mild, even refreshing. But for many people over 60, it's the final straw when it comes to circulation issues and fatigue. Raw cabbage, circulation-slowing and gut-irritating cabbage, is often viewed as a simple, healthy food, tossed into salads, coleslaw, or sandwiches. But when eaten raw, it can quietly cause more harm than good, especially for adults over 60. Like broccoli, cabbage is a cruciferous vegetable, rich in sulfur-containing compounds that ferment during digestion. That fermentation process produces gas and bloating, which may not sound serious, but for seniors, it can lead to tightness in the abdomen, heaviness in the legs, and even reduced blood flow to the lower body. Many people describe it as feeling sluggish or off after what seemed like a healthy lunch. The problem becomes worse if your digestion has slowed with age, which is common. In older adults, raw cabbage can sit in the gut too long, causing intestinal pressure that subtly compresses veins and slows circulation to the legs and feet. That's why so many people report leg numbness, cramping, or just a general lack of energy after eating it raw. Even worse, cabbage is high in insoluble fiber, which can be irritating for those with sensitive guts or conditions like IBS. If your stomach feels tight or your legs feel heavy after eating coleslaw or raw cabbage, your body may be reacting to this hidden stressor. But there's a solution. Cabbage becomes far gentler and even beneficial when cooked. Steaming, sautéing, or braising helps break down the difficult fibers and sulfur compounds, making it easier to digest and friendlier to your circulation. If raw cabbage leaves you bloated, tired, or off balance, it's not in your head. It may just be the wrong form for your body right now. So now that we've explored the best and worst vegetables for your legs after 60, let's bring it all together. So, what do all these vegetables have in common? They may seem ordinary, but for people over 60, they carry extraordinary impact. Some of them quietly strengthen your legs, protect your joints, and improve blood flow with every bite. Others, just as quietly, weaken your balance, irritate your gut, and leave your muscles feeling heavy and tired without you even realizing why. But here's the good news. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet. Just start with one small change. Swap raw tomato for stewed. Try pumpkin instead of eggplant. Or add kale to your plate a couple times a week. Because the truth is, your legs aren't just a part of your body. They're a reflection of how you care for yourself. And when you feed them the right way, they'll carry you farther, stronger, and more confidently through every chapter of life. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you won't miss future updates. And tell us in the comments, which vegetable on this list surprised you the most? And what will you change first? We read every response and love hearing your stories. Stay strong, stay steady, and we'll see you in the next one.